Let's go over the #1 best way to reduce back pain in minutes that doctors don't want you to know. I have suffered from extreme back pain for many years. I've had multiple back surgeries, been in physical therapy for 2 years straight, taken prescription medications, muscle relaxers, anti-inflammatories. I've tried everything under the sun to get rid of my back pain, and I finally found something that works. And it wasn't until I stopped listening to doctors that I found this out. So let me tell you my story, and then I am going to show you what to do so you can have quick relief from your back pain. So basically, I was in a car accident when I was 24 years old. That caused me to have extreme back pain for many years. I was seeing a doctor every single week for my back pain. And what they did is they injected me with a pain medication called cetrimine. And right after they inject that into your spine, you feel great. You feel like brand new. But unfortunately, it only lasts about 30 to 60 days. So I would have to go back every month and get this injection. Well, eventually they stopped working. The doctor said you need to try one more injection, and if that doesn't work, there's nothing else we can do. Well, luckily I had a second opinion and found out there are actually things you could do to fix the root cause of the problem. And that's what I did. I spent 2 years doing this and completely fixing the root cause. And here's what I learned. The medical profession does not want you to know the best way to fix back pain because they make money off of treating symptoms. They're not interested in helping you get rid of your back pain for good. They just want to treat your symptoms. And what I'm about to teach you will help you get rid of back pain forever. It's very simple. It's very easy, but it is very powerful. And I'm going to share it with you right now. This will help you whether you have lower back pain, mid-back pain, upper back pain, or even sciatic nerve pain. Okay, so what causes back pain? Back pain is usually caused by one of 3 problems. It could be caused by a bulging disc, a pinched nerve, or muscle imbalances. When it comes to bulging discs and pinched nerves, the best thing you can do is get an epidural injection. And I'm not against epidural injections. There's a time and place for them. But they're not the answer to fixing your back pain forever. If you have chronic back pain, you may need more than just an epidural injection. And there are certain types of bulging discs that can't be fixed with an epidural injection. Now, what I found out is that the majority of back pain is caused by muscle imbalances. And the reason why doctors don't really talk about this is because they don't know what to do about it. You see, when you go to a regular doctor, they will treat the symptom of back pain. What they'll do is they'll give you a prescription medication. Maybe they'll give you some muscle relaxers or anti-inflammatories. And those can help for a little bit, but they come with side effects. I took these medications for many years, and they made me feel worse in the long run. Now, if you see a chiropractor, they might recommend spinal manipulation. And that can also help for a little bit, but it won't fix the root cause of the problem. You see, most people are in so much pain when they go to a doctor that they just want some quick relief. And if the chiropractor or medical doctor can give them some quick relief, they're happy. But if you want long-term relief, you need to fix the root cause. And most doctors don't know how to do that. I remember going to a physical therapist after my surgery, and he recommended bed rest for my back. Now, I think bed rest is okay for maybe a couple days, but he told me to stay in bed for 6 weeks. I was in bed for 2 weeks, and my back got stiff as a board. I couldn't move. So then I went back to him, and he said, "Oh, you need to start moving again." Well, I started moving around, and my back flared up even more. And then he said, "Oh, you need to lay off it again." I was back and forth between being in bed and laying off it for 6 weeks. And it was the worst thing I could have done. What I should have done instead was what I'm about to tell you right now. Okay, so what you need to do is start moving. Start moving as soon as possible. The longer you wait to move, the stiffer your back will get. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but you need to start moving. I recommend walking as soon as possible. Just start taking walks around the block. Let your body dictate how long those walks are. If you can only walk for a few minutes, that's okay. Just do what you can. Your body will tell you what it needs. Okay, the next thing you need to do is start doing gentle movements that don't aggravate your back. I recommend doing either swimming or water aerobics. These are great ways to start moving your body without putting too much pressure on your spine. As you start to get stronger, you can start doing more and more. But when you first start out, stick with gentle movements such as walking and swimming. All right, the third thing you need to do is start doing core strengthening exercises. Your core muscles are the muscles in between your lower back and your butt. These muscles are extremely important for stabilizing your spine. So when you strengthen these muscles, it helps protect your spine, and it also helps reduce back pain. One of the best core strengthening exercises you can do is called bird dog. All you do is you get on your hands and knees, and then you alternate moving your arm and leg. So you take your left arm and you extend it forward, and then you extend your right leg back. Hold it for a couple seconds, and then switch to the other side. So you do this left, right, left, right. Do this for about 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Another exercise you can do is called plank. Plank is a great exercise to strengthen your entire core. To do plank, you get down on your hands and knees, and then you put your elbows on the ground. Make sure your elbows are directly under your shoulders. Extend your legs, and then hold this position for as long as you can. Try to work your way up to holding this for about 30 seconds. All right, the fourth thing you need to do is start doing gentle stretching exercises. Stretching can help reduce muscle tension, and it can also help improve flexibility. One of the best stretches you can do for your back is called cat camel. To do this, get on your hands and knees and then arch your back like a cat. Then drop your belly towards the floor and look up. You're going to alternate between these two positions. Go slow and controlled and do this about 10 times. Another stretch you can do is called child's pose. This is a great stretch to help calm your nervous system. To do this, get on your hands and knees and then bring your butt down to the floor. Bring your head up so you can look up at the ceiling. Relax your body and breathe deeply for about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, the fifth thing you need to do is cut out sugar and processed foods. Sugar and processed foods can cause inflammation in your body, which can lead to back pain. So cutting these out can actually help reduce your back pain. I know this can be difficult for some people, but it's important to try to eat as clean as possible. Try to eat whole, unprocessed foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. And if you can add in some omega-3 fatty acids, that can also help reduce inflammation in your body. Now I want to emphasize that if you have severe back pain, or if your back pain is accompanied by other symptoms such as numbness, tingling, or weakness, definitely get checked out by a medical doctor. Also, if you're not able to move, then obviously you need to get help from a medical professional. But for most people, the best treatment for back pain is to fix the root cause of the problem, and that's what I am trying to help you do with these 5 steps. In conclusion, back pain is a very common problem, and it can be extremely frustrating. The medical profession has not been able to figure out the best way to treat it, but I believe that the best way is to fix the root cause of the problem. This can be done through exercise, stretching, nutrition, and sometimes physical therapy. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. I wish you all the best with your back pain, and I hope you find relief soon.